An Olathe South High School student is chasing Hitler, sort of at least. She's exploring the question, what happened if Hitler had survived? It's a story she's telling in a very unique way.
In her high school classes, Haley Nitz asks her teachers all the typical questions. But she's also asking a much bigger question, one you may not expect from a 16-year-old girl.
It was a surprise to me.
What happened if Hitler lived?
I got the idea in this classroom actually on the day that we learned about the uncertainty surrounding Hitler's body, about his death.
While Hitler killed himself in 1945, Haley wants to explore what happened if he didn't, a question she's asking in her very own comic book, Chasing Hitler.
It's the story of two Allied servicemen, one American and one British, and they are sent to confirm Hitler's death, but whenever they can't, the chase begins.
I think it's awesome. I mean, I think it's great that she's taking something that we looked at in class and really taking the creative aspect of it, taking history and thinking about what could have happened.
Haley started writing the book 2 years ago and now hopes to take it to print.
I'm very proud. She's put a lot of work into this project. A month will go by and some great idea will pop into her head and she's like, we should do this. And I was like, well, then you need to write it down because it's going to be something that you'll want to remember.
Haley's received plenty of help not only from her dad, but also her uncle, who writes comic books professionally, her very own superhero.
I think he has been a little bit, definitely. You know, she might not realize it, but she's been around comic books and the movies that go with it growing up.
So what happens in the chase for Hitler? Haley hopes she'll someday find the answer at a comic book store.
And Haley writes the book but does not do the artwork. They found professionals to do that for her. Haley has launched a Kickstarter campaign to try to get the book printed and onto store shelves. You can see she's raised over $5,000 so far. The goal is $6,600, so she's getting pretty close. And we put a link to this Kickstarter page on our webpage, kshb.com.